Okay, I'm live, it says, so it had been quite a mess to be able to start this, so I'll just take a sip and try to remember what I was about. Well, there is a debate, a big debate, a grand debate of opinions about what the divine or what the divine way to solve the problem on earth. Yeah. Uh, and you can tell the concept of the divine by the way how people project the solution. Still, most of us, or most of them, because I don't lack this ability to admit to my inability to foresee any future. I can perhaps aspire to certain emotional or life conditions that I think now would be good for me, but this projection is developing. It's not built of solid ground, as you call it. Not in the sense that the ground looks like this or like that. But if I was talking from what is happening now, that is a acceleration of the between acceleration and a gap that is opening between those who would wish for something and when they wish to express it, and when they express it multitude of time every day, like a prayer, like a mantra. So it can be the RV, for example. So first question one must ask himself if he thinks that the divine plan for the earth includes RV. Did God created the banks? Did God created the money? Did God created all this system? And do you think that God should go and fix this? Think for yourself. What do you know about God? For real. And look around. If you were perhaps in the Holocaust, or your parents or your grandparents were in the Holocaust, or you survived a genocide in Gaza, or in East Timor, or in South Africa, or in any other country in Africa, if you met with these people that were out of the Holocaust, and you ask them if there is God, they will laugh at your face. While many people are jumping around with their stickers, in the groups on the internet and wishful thinking that God is going to do what their stickers say. The problem is that you cannot integrate the level of evil and the disastrous condition on the earth with the stickers that they send in groups on Facebook or whatever. It just doesn't stick. When in every day thousands of people are being killed by America, by Israel, by other countries, you cannot take the president of the United States to be a good person. If he was an honest person, he would admit to the truth and resigned, not stand there and try to fight everything and fix everything. Who is it to fix anything? Who are you to fix anything here? Can you fix your brother? Can you fix your goat? What can you fix? Can you fix the cloud spray, chemtrails? You think you fixed anything? You just poison everything with every single act. What is the RV doing to people who have been waiting for ages, for years and years and years? And they lost their health, they invested in whatever, they thought about it, they ran to the country, they start to be self-sustained, waiting for what? For what exactly each one was waiting. So those are things that God created the physical world with all the installations that you have here. Everything is made by God. You think that you are service of God when you build all this crap, and you expect God to fix it for you. Or that you think that it is recoverable. That the system can be recovered. Yeah, recovered for what? To kill more efficiently. So I'm telling you, those people who were in the Holocaust, they know what you might be lucky to know if you exist. They knew that, they learned it. They learned what is hoping in vain for redemption is. So what I'm suggesting is, instead of you suffering, if you suffer the same consequences or the same situation, if you are not in genocide and under genocide already, if the ground's still holding you straight, I suggest you go and watch some movies from people from the Holocaust, or you watch some native Indians talking about their ancient cultures, how were they destroyed, and who knows who are here to remember. Even their ancestors now don't remember nothing, because there was Lemuria. Once upon a time, they say a million years away back, there was Lemuria. In Lemuria, it was illegal to organize socially. Not illegal because it was written anywhere. There was no law. There was no written law to say that organization of any kind is illegal. But it was illegal. It was unaccepted. It was for me, it was mental illness. There is the rush for anything. And going around in groups trying to achieve something in a social sense. to change the population, so they can earn something, so they can harvest something of the rest of them, and meanwhile lost their divine qualities. This is a very tangible thing, and I bless you if you have it. But sadly, as I may be, I will say about all these vain hopers, for vain promises, vain promisers, all this group of people that are around with this ideas that they can change, they don't have respect for truth. Because, you see, you could keep on to holding the hopes if you know the truth incomplete. If you knew that there were millions before you who hoped like you and lost everything. So if you could hold your hope in this inferno, how could you hold it? How could you hold hope in this inferno? Besides jumping around and destroying stickers with bunny butterflies on the screen of your computer. Look outside. Look for those who suffer before you suffer like them. Or worse, you don't exist. Because this cannot be repeated. I believe the divine decreed that is cannot be repeated. So watch it for yourself. The life on earth is only getting worse. Yes, you don't admit it. Your life is a lot more complicated than you want to believe. It's not depending on our ideas. Or in other words, all ideas can exist in your mind, but life is indifferent to it. Just stick to the truth and be honest. That's my advice. And project from a point of honesty and of love if you have some. Project from that, into all around. Not to any particular future. Just start practicing projecting from a point of clearance, clarity. Although things may not be understood, things will not match. It doesn't matter. You just alter the truth each and every moment to your conscience truth, to what you feel can be better. So then you will get closer to paths to the divine plan. And allow the divine to do it. Don't persist on your own projection. Don't insist on any particular item. Enjoy that you have the ability to project it all. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment.